Guess I'm not the only one biking today.
Yeah, it's a Friday night in South Bend, so
After I finish here, I have to go to the gas station and put some air in my rear tire because it looks deflated as shit. You can still take. Your boy is just too heavy. And I haven't put any air since I bought it. So today's agenda is pretty much, I just want to put this bag that I have in these handlebars. So I have to take the stem plate off and put it. I want to put it more when I'm down there, just so some air is hitting me. Fucking dog shit. I don't know why people don't pick up their dog doo-doo. Some nasty stuff, man. I want to talk about something funny, but it's also kind of real. Especially, I mean, if you agree with me or not, is the curse of liking cool shit. Like, for example, I only like extremely cool stuff, man. Like, and it's often expensive. It's not always expensive, but you know, it's just stuff that I feel like if it costs a little bit more, if it's gonna last me longer than something cheap, then why not? But I mean, it goes like that with clothes, shoes, although I've learned to pace myself a lot with clothes. I'm more in a minimalistic type of thing, so it's just like monochromatic colors, or it's like just green, except these t-shirts from Huff that I had to get because I love Marvel. And you should never let the kid inside you die, man. That's the number one rule. Plus, I also think that people that end up liking a lot of this stuff into their later years tend to be cooler parents. I mean, I have 2 boys, so hopefully they think I'm a cool guy when they hit the prime age for liking cool shit. And I mean, for me, like, I'm always looking at the next coolest camera, the next coolest gadget. I was very into shoes when I was younger. I still have some. They're in my storage room in Texas, which I'm thinking of moving back, just to be closer to the boys. But I digress. You know, I feel like it's a curse because I can't be content with stuff. I feel like I am now, especially with like cameras, because it took me a long time to close the loop from where I started camera-wise. Like, I started with a Fujifilm X100V, and then I moved on to a Sony A7R4, which, given, is one of my favorite cameras ever as well. Also, after that, I sold those 2 to get a Leica SL2S, which I miss so much. And after the Leica SL2S, I traded it for a Leica Q2. And oh my God, the lens on that camera the best ever. But yeah, I like really cool shit. This bike, I mean the colors. Some people will not like a cotton candy looking bike, but I do. I have to do this again next week. I'm getting a new faceplate for this. So after the Leica Q2, I had it for a year. I have a thing that if I have a camera for over a year, I start getting an itch that I need to get a new one. Hopefully, not with this one. And after the Leica Q2, I feel like I was always scared that someone was gonna rob me, you know? Especially in downtown Chicago, because I take my cameras everywhere with me. Please don't rob me if you know me. So yeah, after that, I traded it for a Fujifilm X-T5 with some dude, which is one of my regrets. I regret letting that camera go, although the autofocus was pretty crap. But still, the cameras that come out of those, I mean the pictures that come out of those cameras with the lenses, it's all lens, man. It's not even the camera itself. And I traded that one for a Fujifilm X-T5 with some cash. I think it was like $1,200 cash, plus the camera and some lens. And then I had that camera again for a whole year. I got myself a 35mm Fujifilm Prime. I went to LA and I think New York with that camera. I don't know, at that time I was very burnt out from photography, so I didn't really get cool footage and shit. And I wasn't like vlogging yet, so I didn't really care. And then I sold it, rebought it, had it for a year, moved back to Chicago, and now I have the Fujifilm X100VI, which again, it closes the loop on the cool shit when it comes to cameras. And hopefully, I mean, I guess the only camera that I would want to get is Leica Q343, something more, you know, a better length rather than wide angle. I mean, I guess 28 is pretty cool, because especially when you have like a really big megapixel sensor, you can just crop in and stuff. But you know, it's just stuff like that, especially with like clothes. You know, I love fashion, I love clothes. It may not look like it because I stopped caring about what the fuck I wear. So now I just wear cheap shit, comfortable stuff. You know, I'm 31, about to be 32. I got more important stuff to worry about than clothing, AKA children. But yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of my favorite brands are Japanese. And another curse is being too big for Japanese sizing. I think their double XL is 5, and that for me fits like a like a large. I'm too big for that stuff. So I'm cursed to use athleisure. Although I've lost a lot of weight, so I haven't weighed myself in almost 3 months, but I definitely look a lot different. I don't know, I think I have like insulin resistant or some shit. But, you know, when it comes to bikes, I always wanted a bike. I'm like, my brother-in-law got me into bikes, and I started watching this channel, multiple channels of like the hip bike stuff. And some of the main bikes that people use are the Rivendales and Crust. Obviously some of the Specialized, Bromptons, all that stuff. But I don't know. If I'm gonna spend decent money on something, it has to be something cool. And then I got me, well, before that, I'm into like small synthesizers that look cool as shit, especially like Teenage Engineering. First I had the OP1, the OG, and I don't know, I never got used to it. I sold it. Years later, I got the OP1 Field, which is the sequel to that, like the revamped version. I don't know, I just could never get used to the fact that, you know, if you mess up when you're playing something or sketching something, you have to delete all over again and then craft all the songs again and the sounds, whatever. Sorry, I'm like out of it, it's hella windy out. So I got a TX6. That's their mixer. Like a mixer audio interface. This stuff is fucking expensive, so it's not cheap shit. Again, the curse of liking cool shit. I got that, and then Teenage Engineering dropped their OPXY, which is my favorite one. But you know, I was already kind of over the OP1 Field, which I'm still mad though, because I feel like the engines on that one are way better than the OPXY. And then when I moved to Chicago, obviously I brought all my stuff, my important stuff. I traded that one for this bike, a Crust Florida Man. And this one only has the front brakes. I think this was the first batch where they introduced all this stuff. I mean, the first batch that didn't have the Canty brakes installation thing. Oh shit, I gotta take a break. I don't have money, so I have to DIY it. I had a Peak Design bag, and I just looped it through the bar, took off the faceplate, and voila. Gotta have smart solutions.